Sunfire was kind enough to write some phenomenal lore for our transition from 1.16 to 1.17.
We'll be the judge of that.
You mean he wrote something down on a matchbox?
yes, he did. Well, actually, probably not even a matchbox, but more like a tissue. You know, as he was crying and stuff, you know, he was writing it down. You know,
I feel attacked.
And lipstick on a cocktail napkin.
Is it a group of people went on holiday?
The Obsidian Order had proved successful in taming the wild expanses of the Nether. The overworld and the end dimensions had similarly fallen into the Order's grasp. Quiet peace had descended upon the world, its residents cheering for the Order members who had accomplished their noble goal. However, for members of the Order, this peace left a hole in their souls. The yearning for new adventure can never be tempered. So when news quickly spread of an unusual occurrence close to where their adventure once began, the Obsidian Knights gathered, their hearts beginning to pound at the potential for a new hunt. The descriptions were vague, only describing an unusual green mound that had appeared following a small tremor. However, the Order's investigations found a magical book sprouting, much like a flower, from the strange, loamy embankment. The riddle inside left instructions for a new quest. O noble knights that thirst for challenge, upon this book you must scavenge. Feel your spirit begin to blaze, decipher clues, solve the maze. A fall of faith, a daring leap, until you discover the darkened deep. With the fiery spirit of adventure rekindled, the noble Obsidian Order set foot towards a new day.
Press the teleport button.
Who did you teleport?
No, I didn't. I'm still here.
I teleported.
Ah, you teleported. Someone else.
Yeah, it's at P, so whoever is the closest to the command block.
Sorry, I didn't read the sign before pressing the button. Now I'm teleported.
Exactly where the command block is a well-hidden secret, of course.
What?
You sent me away, Race. I see how it is.
Oh my god.
I gotta go back to the maze. I'll be there for hours.
I
God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna stand over here.
I expect a little bit of hazing, but teleport me away. Jeez.
Well, there we go. It's nice having a lot of people back on the server for some shenanigans. And we've got a decent haul already. We do need to do a little bit of repairing on our picks. We've got 2 oxalotls. We're going to do some breeding of those. I want to do something with the moss block. I'm wondering if we can convert the farm underneath the cathedral, the Blue Orchid farm, into being more of a moss block farm. We might be able to do something with that. I'll play around with it, see what we can do. But yeah, we've got a decent amount of stuff from here. We've got a bit of copper, we've got a spyglass, we've got some bundles. So Mantis is set up. I don't know if we showed it in the video, but there's a villager set up there with the custom trades, and we've got a few of the trades that for items that aren't in the game yet. They're in creative, but there's no way to get them by finding them, so we've added like the glowberries and things like that. So I'm going to have a play around with those, see if we can make some farms, do something fun with those, and start implementing some of these new blocks like the deep slate and the tough into our builds in Miram, as I'd like to sort of keep that going. But first of all, I want to start off a forward base over at the new area, just so we can kind of get ourselves established, set up a little bit of a mine shaft, hopefully find a geode. I want to get some of those buds or whatever they are, see if we can do something with that. And yeah, we've got a lot of stuff we want to do. Also more oxalotls. So here we are in the new area. We've got candles as well. I actually didn't think candles were in this update. I haven't been paying attention to the info coming out. I've just been kind of wanted to play it fresh as such. So we've got our little archaeologist here selling all the different things. We've picked up everything that we need from there already. I'd like to go through and make some candles for the cathedral. I think they'll look nice. Make some red candles maybe. And down here, Mantis has set up a bit of a mine, but we've also got, just see it coming in. It's further down than I thought. Here we go. Now, we've actually got a geode that was found as well. So we picked up a couple of the crystals. Obviously we can't take these. These have been off limits as such. We can take the crystals off the side that bud out of it. We cannot take the crystals themselves, these ones here. So we need to find our own little geode as well, so we can kind of fast track that a little bit, make a bit of a farm out of that as well. But like I said, I want to do a bit of a starter build just to give us a bit of space in this area so we can come and go at our leisure and have a bit of storage, have a bit of things set out and ready for us. And I think what I'll do is I will build a little modern styled house, one of those cliffside houses that attach on little leggies to the side of the cliff. And I think this is probably a good place to do it, so we'll probably get started in here because it's going dark and I don't have a bed, because I did not plan this out. So we'll make a little hidey hole for now, and we'll see out the night, get some resources together and go from there. I don't think we're going to be doing too much building today. I need to sort of plan this out a little bit, and it's early in the week. I wasn't planning on even recording today, but here we are. So I think what we'll do is we'll make our way down, we'll make a little mining area where we can add some elevators. We've got a little room here, but the main part of the house is actually going to be hanging off the cliff here, and I'm thinking I want maybe a semicircle with some extra pods coming off the side. I've got ideas, but I'll probably need to test this and plan it out a little bit in a test world, just so I can kind of get the feel that I want from it. But anyway, now we get the joy of mining down to the lower levels. Now, I probably shouldn't be mining directly under me, but I'm not really doing this too smart at the moment. I'm quite excited about the new stuff. So all I'm doing is, you know what we should do? We should do... Oh, we can't do that. We're going to have to pillar our way up with it afterwards. Alright, I think I figured out what we're going to do this episode. We are going to decorate this area. This is going to be our mine. So we want to fix the elevator, because at the moment it's just 2 buckets of water, one to float up in and one to drop down in. And I'm not sure if we want to do elevators as such, or I think the dropper is faster than the elevator anyway, so we might just keep that as it is. And then this one, obviously soul sand, whizzes up to the top. I've got a little area hollowed out here for storage, and then this is going to be the main chamber where we're going to have a couple of smelters and passageways leading off in all directions to hopefully find us some more goodies. We've actually picked up quite a bit of deep slate and stuff on the way as well, so it's not been a bad haul, so to speak. But we've got a little bit more to do in here. Well, welcome back to the base, or the start of the base. We've not actually done much building yet, but in here we're getting overrun by vines. We've got some vegetables. We've got our tunnels set up down here as well. So before we start the house, I wanted to get this area set up. I did have a video for it, and I'm a little bit peeved at myself because I think I've deleted it by accident. Apologies. But, you know, maybe that's for the best. I don't really know how interesting it would have been, and the video is already running quite long as it is with the collab stuff. So we've set up our little mining area. We've got some storage in here. It is looking kind of like a subway station. I do like that. We've got our mining tunnels out from here. I've already lost my good sword, Stabby McStabface, to a creeper. So we're now on our temporary chopper until I find a replacement for that. And we've got our nether portal set up as well. And I've not been through this. We might end the episode just checking out what's on the other side and seeing how easy it's going to be to actually find our way back to the main tunnel. Let's have a look. Ow. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't have much soul soil, so this is actually a bit of a bonus. Baked beans? Yes. Let's have a look. I'm glad we can do this now without Optifine. Whoop. Glorious baked beans. Lovely. So, yeah, this could be quite interesting because obviously there's a higher netherite spawn in netherite scrap spawn in this ancient debris. So we could do fairly well out of this, but we do need to maybe get the portal up there and start making our way back towards spawn because there's a lot of blocks there that I could probably use in this base build as well. But I will leave the episode there for now. I shall catch you next time.